Hello everyone and welcome to the Mike from LA1 Network on Mike 49324 channel here on YouTube. And welcome back to the Rover Dangerfield coaching carousel featuring the Duke Blue Devils series in NCAA 12. This is episode 2. In the last episode, the Duke Blue Devils crushed, and I mean crushed, the FCSE's Rhinos. Hakuna Matata, 70-0. And in this episode, they have a much tougher opponent than the FCS school, Central Michigan, and they are picking them to win in this one. As we take a look at the coach's job security, we're 50-50. As we take a look at our job security, the least job security is in Hawaii. How timely is that? So as we take a look at the other coaches here, as you can see, George Fenton has the least, but his contract's a 3-year contract. Well, meanwhile, Rover has the 50% job security with a 50% chance. Well, Andre Brown of Boston College, who our next opponent is, he has a 60% job rating. So who knows, they may give us another job back here. So as we take a look at the coach info, as you can see, the head coaches. As we take a look at the ACC, again, Rover is up there. As you can see right now, as we get set to go against Central Michigan. And it's just like I said, we don't have any good uniform combos except for home jerseys here, so once again we're gonna have to go with that. So here we go. It is Duke versus Central Michigan, and it starts right now. And now, as I am recording this, Monday Night Raw ended a few minutes ago, half an hour ago, and I gotta say, it was a pretty good Raw. The main event was Ryback versus Kane. Of course, Ryback won. Sorry for the spoiler if you guys didn't watch. Which also set up the Chippewas is our opponents from Central Michigan.
This is Wallace Wade Stadium, located here in the Old North State, North Carolina. Hi everybody, I'm Brad Nessler, and helping me call this one is Kirk Herbstreit, and Aaron Andrews also joined us on the sideline. Today's presentation of college football is brought to you by Spark, because better athletes make better football players. Our game features the Central Michigan Chippewas.
Chippewas, okay, that's how you pronounce it. Chippewas against the Duke Blue Devils. So here we go. Here comes the lineup that Duke has in them. So here we go. Right here. So as we get set to go between Duke and Central Michigan. Central Michigan. And of course, right down the road is Cameron Indoor, home of the basketball program.
We're looking forward to another great matchup here early in the college football season. For Central Michigan, they've got a strong safety who can get things done all over the field.
Jeez, Central Michigan, seriously, they got Doug Roberts in a strong safety, so we have to be careful. That's right down from Cameron Indoor, the home of the basketball teams who have won more national titles than us. So here we go. We're going to start off with the draw here. So here we go. Martin gives it to Wheeler. Wheeler goes in there and he dekes him out, and what a way to kick off the game with a huge gain. Before we do, let's take a look at the injury report, since this is the second game. Well, Duke doesn't have anybody. As we take a look at Central Michigan, they have their center, Myron Outlaw. He is out with back spasms for 3 weeks, just like Danny Hamlin. But at least he should be back for next week's race at Darlington. So here we go, Martin. Here we go again. Martin hands it off to Wheeler. Wheeler. Ooh, he got tackled by a spear. As we take a look at the depth chart here. As we know, Terrell Martin's our starter. Because, well, he's our junior. Our halfback's Chuck Wheeler. Which means next year, Adam Henderson is going to start. Well, Houston and Workman will split. So here we go, time to... Okay, so it's time for us to do a pass play here. Martin's trying to test Martin's arm here. Rover is going to throw it to Bowen. And there's a first down for the Duke Blue Devils. So here we go, flanker drive. So here we go. Right here, it's gonna throw it, and ooh, not quite, but a very good try though. So here we go, PA Reed here. So as we approach 2nd and 10, as Martin fakes it out here, it's going to throw it to Whitaker, and touchdown for the Blue Devils. What a touchdown! Wheeler to Whitaker for the touchdown, and who knows? He could become... Wait, is he a senior? Whitaker, I gotta check. Sorry if I gotta keep this on, because I gotta check. Whitaker's a senior? No, he's a junior. So Rover, but Brewer is, so we may see a potential... Oh, we have 4, so that expect a couple of... So it is 7-7 here. So it's tied at 7 here, so the defense did not do so well. Don't forget, this team does know this is not an FCS school. And there you see a great throw. Ooh, he did have to wait a tad bit. So here we go. Martin is trying to make it through, and they're trying to get a good pass, and he's going to throw it, and once again he fails. So here we go, time for the ISO. So Central Michigan is trying to control here, as there you see Chuck Wheeler going in, and that's a first down. So here we go, 4 verticals in the bathroom. So here we go. He's going to throw it to Heath, and there's another first down for the Blue Devils. So here we go. Martin hands it off to Chuck. Again gives it to Chuck Wheeler. Chuck Wheeler makes it to the first down. So here we go on to this one. Here's Terrell Martin. Gives it to Chuck Wheeler again. Again to Wheeler. And he only got a 3-yard gain. So here we go. So here we go, Terrell Martin going to press hard, going to Brewer, touchdown, Blue Devils! Terrell Martin with a nice throw for the Blue Devils. What a throw! And that's like that, Duke retakes the lead, and Central Michigan screws up. So here we go, Terrell Martin's going to do a draw play here, gives it to Chuck Wheeler, and he got half the job done there. Flanker dig here, so here we go. So here we go, run play is done, as going to throw it, no, incomplete.
Michigan 7.
And so far 35 is time for a stretch here. edge here, and he gives it to Chuck Wheeler. Wheeler, is he gonna make it?
Nice run there.
No, 4th and 1. But the good news is Central. We get the ball back, which on the 47, which is huge
7-yard line. First
for
down.
Duke, because that means the Blue Devils get a shot at it. But bad at what Chuck Wheeler. He got 1 yard, but it didn't.
A yard of anything.
So a corner threat.
Junior corner's been progressively improving his run defense. He's better at diagnosing those plays now. He knows how to bring a guy down.
So here we go. Going to have a nice throw to Bullen. Gets taken down for a first down.
1-yard line.
So here we go, 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
So Duke.
Duke is up a score.
So here we go as there he goes, Chuck Wheeler. Chuck Wheeler, can he make it to the end zone? No, but he does manage to get to the 1st and goal. Excellent job, young man. So here we go. Terrell Martin again gives it to Chuck Wheeler, and there's the touchdown. And here we go, halfback draw right here.
This drive will start at the 22-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go.
Again, Chuck Wheeler, and he gets 6 yards out of that.
And for Wheeler, he's got himself a 100-yard rushing performance.
And the linemen are doing a great job of keeping the initial tacklers away and getting a good down.
So here we go, Martin going to try and throw it to Heath, and he's out of bounds. And also, if you guys couldn't tell, everybody. Okay, let's find the Central Michigan fans. Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, ooh, there you see the sports medicine with the sign. Let's see. Ooh, well, so far mostly Duke. I don't see any red. I think Central Michigan fans are staying home in Central Michigan. Oh! What do you know? Some people took the long trip to see these guys play. And boy, right now they are disappointed because... I mean, take a look at that score. 21-7 Duke. Which, that is huge. If you're a Duke fan, but for Central Michigan... For Central Michigan, that's outrageous. So here we go, Chuck Wheeler. And once again, he just couldn't convert. So that is huge for Central Michigan, but once again, they couldn't get the job done.
Offense will start at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 to go.
So here we go, we're going to try 4 verticals here, the in the bathroom. And there you see a nice throw to Bullen. There's a first down. So we're going to do the 4 verticals yet again here. So here we go. Nice throw to, would have been a great throw to Heath, Brandon Heath, but nope, not quite. So here we go, smash. And whoever's that defender, well, he is an idiot, but now that was worth it because they called a sack on Terrell Martin. So here we go, right here, 3rd and 21. We know that chances of us getting this thing done is good as done, and now that is good as done. Terrell took too much time. So 9 seconds left, vertical seams here, and look at that, we're closing in on the end zone. That is a really huge. That is huge right there. So here we go. We got a nice throw, only to have it picked. But Duke's gonna use one of their timeouts, and we just sent out the field team, and that is it on that one. So Central Michigan fans do get another reason to celebrate because they cut the deficit to 7, and we give it to Chuck Wheeler again as it's 2nd and 7. So it's 21-14. This is turning into an exciting game. Well, one team, and there you see Chuck Wheeler, and ooh, look what we got here. Chuck Wheeler, he is getting expelled, and that's a huge gain. 1st and down for the Duke Blue Devils. Rover Dangerfield is probably jumping up and down in the press box with the defensive coordinator saying, "Nice job, Chuck." And there's Houston. And that's a first and goal.
Hoping to double their lead here as they close in on the goal line.
As we are closing it in. As here we go. Terrell Martin hands it off to Houston. Houston gets in there and they finally noticed, but Central Michigan finally noticed, but it was too late. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That is huge. That's cool. That's not how they seal the deal here. So here we go. Terrell Martin hands it off to Chuck Wheeler. Chuck Wheeler, and that's not smart, and he gets a 2nd and 10. So we're going to go PA streaks right here.
It can be very frustrating for a running back when he stops before he even gets going.
So Terrell Martin trying to avoid getting sacked, and he gets his man, and he makes his mark, gets it to Bullet, and there's a first down. And there's a first down for Duke. So here we go. Terrell Martin gives it again to Chuck Wheeler. And it is another 2nd and 10. So Chuck is starting to fail here. So we're going to go Knowles bench because, well, that's where Rover's alma mater. So it's nice that we get to use, hopefully we get to use it on Florida State when we play them in the future. So here we go, verticals, not the 4 verticals, and we need to convert more on the 3rd down. We only converted once, and that was way in the first quarter. And is this going to be a conversion? No! No, that's not good. Here we go, halfback drive. 19 seconds left. 28-14 Duke. As Terrell Martin gets it to Chuck Wheeler. And Chuck Wheeler just makes it to the first down. So we're going to go with the ends. So 10 seconds left. And there you see a great throw, but it's incomplete.
That could have been a huge shift in momentum if they were able to hold on to that one. Wow, that makes it close.
So 3 seconds left to go in the 3rd. As this game's starting to get a little interesting as he gets it to Chuck Wheeler. Again, Chuck can't just do it. 3rd and 4. So that is huge for Duke to score one more touchdown and probably get this touchdown out of reach, get this game out of reach. But here we go again, Chuck Wheeler, and once again he just couldn't do it. So this could be the end of undefeated hopes for Duke right now at this point if Chuck is not performing this well. And there you see him, and well, he does gain 3 yards, which is great. Rover saying, okay, Chuck's not playing working out, so we're gonna go for a pass play. We're gonna go for slants here, and he's going to throw it to Brewer, and that's the first down.
There you go. Good read by the quarterback to give the offense a new set of downs. If the defense wants to line up and man, work that slant route until they stop it.
So here we go again. Rover's gonna trust Chuck Wheeler, and boy did he break a tackle, and there you go, first down for the Blue Devils. And he is liking what he sees. So here we go, power 0 here. As Terrell Martin hands it off to Chuck Wheeler, and oh, we lose a couple 3 yards. So that is huge for Central Michigan and their defensive coordinator. That's it, guys. They're saying they may have this game won, but look at the score. So here we go, flanker drive right here, 1 for 6 on 3rd down, that's not good. That is not good. That is terrible for this Duke team. And there's gonna throw it to Smith, and he finally and that ends the unconverted streak. So here we go. Martin gets it to Houston. Houston. They Central Michigan thought it was Chuck Wheeler, but no, it is Houston. So Central Michigan starts calling the timeouts here. So here we go. Time for the angle to Eric Houston with those 7 yards. That is huge. So Chuck Wheeler is back out there. And here we go as Wheeler gives it to Bolin, and there's another touchdown for Duke.
He has 3 scoring tosses in the game now.
The one thing this quarterback
That is huge, and now a minute 40 left.
The offense is able to punch it in the
So
end zone.
Central Michigan, they know is that they have to keep scoring here. As there's Chuck Wheeler, and there's another first down for Duke. So here we go. It's time for the Seattle here. I mean, one score could potentially seal the deal right here. So there's still a chance of a comeback here. So there you see a nice throw to Bolin, and there's a big gain for the Blue Devils. So a minute 20 left. It looks like right now it is obvious Duke's gonna go 2-0. But there you see Chuck Wheeler. Chuck, is he gonna get first down? Yes.
For Wheeler, he's just been having an incredible game, passing the 200-yard mark with that carry.
he's had some big holes to run through today.
Flanker drive, and now the clock is starting to tick. And Central Michigan's hopes of going undefeated, well, has gone up in smokes. And oh, Terrell Martin makes a big mistake. And that is a big confidence booster for Central Michigan, but it was too little too late as the Blue Devils overcome a tie game. They kept the lead and they never looked back as the Blue Devils beat Central Michigan 35-14. So that was a big victory for Central Michigan. They proved the entire country wrong when everyone said Central Michigan was going to beat Duke. So Duke goes 2-0, and that was a much needed win right there. So now it's time to do some recruiting here as we take a look. As you can see, we need a kicker center. So we're gonna start off with the kicker here. The kicker situation. So we're gonna talk to Jay Simmons as we got 3 topics to discuss here. Campus lifestyle compared against Virginia. Well, we gained 2. Early playing time. Well, we're going to offer 142. Coach prestige again. Virginia. We only gained 1 on Simmons. So let's take. As we take a look at the info here, we're only down by 120, but we're the first ones to offer, so that is huge. So as we take a look at this kicker, Darren Thomas, well, we're only 360 away, so there's no way we're probably going to reach him. So now our next team need is a center, which that will be huge if we actually can land one. Okay, we're going after Maurice Maxey here, so we're going to talk to him for 40 minutes here. Coip's loyalty, well, we got a lot of good schools, but to continue that tradition, we're going to slam Tennessee. And not quite. Program stability, again, going to slam Tennessee, but nope, not quite. Oh, coach's choice, okay. We're gonna go academic prestige, as we're gonna ask him what he thinks, and it's 32, so we gain a lot there. Coach prestige, again, we're gonna slam Tennessee, and we didn't get much out of that. So if you take a look here, we're only ahead by 120, which, that's not good. So again, we're now going to go up to Brandon Jackson here. So we're going to take a look at it. We can't help but take a look. So we're going to slam Troy as we got a huge push right there. Again, we're going to slam Troy, but not that one. Program tradition, we're going to again slam Troy, but we got 4. So we gain 55 points. As we take a look here, we're only down by 300, so we are still starting to make a push, but now we're going to talk to Jermaine Vaughn. Here, as we're going to take a look here, as we're trying to here if we have better Yeah, we're gonna slam Cal because, well, let's just say they're in a bad location. Proximity to home. Oh boy. We're gonna offer the scholarship. So that would have been huge if he committed, but not quite. So coach loyalty again. We're gonna. Sorry, Washington State. Well, we gained 7, so program state ability again. We're gonna slam Washington State, and we gained 11, which is that's huge. That's huge. On that one, as we take a look here, now we need is a tackle, which I told Rover told the defensive coordinator, hey, I got this handled. So we're gonna go after Brad Coleman here, as his first 3 topics is pro potential. And we're gonna make a pitch for it and a bonus for the pipeline, which that's a pretty big. As television exposure, and oh, he got a lot of good ones. Oh, except Vanderbilt was slammed out. Oh, nope. Athletic facilities, we're going to make a pitch for that. And we gained 10 for the pipeline, which got 100, which that is pretty big. So we're only down by 40 in Duke. So now we're going to go after Mike Ware here. So as we're going to take a look here. Program tradition. We already offered a scholarship to Ware because, well, for one thing, I have the same name as him. So we're going to, again, try and slam Navy here. But we only gain 1, which that sucks, but who cares. Television exposure, again, nope. Conference prestige, as we're going to ask him what he thinks. It's low, but... So proximity to home, yeah, compare that to Navy. Well, 6, as, well, we got 35, so that's going to help. We're only ahead by 225, so it looks like at this point we may be able to get him. Now we're going to go after Tim Harvey here, so we're going to try and ask him some questions here. So the first one is proximity to home. Yeah, we're going to slam Memphis here, and they did not get anything out of that. Yeah, campus lifestyle is... Yeah, we're going to slam Troy on that. Again, no. So early playing time. And we're not going to redshirt him. So here we go. Program tradition. Again, we're going to slam Memphis on this one. And we got 136. As we take a look, we're ahead by 20. So that's not good. And we're going to go after Parker Allen as well here. So this is probably going to be mostly... Oh boy. The biggest threat is Virginia though. So that's television exposure. We're going to slam Stanford. But nope. They got a higher rank than us. So campus lifestyle. As you can see, Kentucky and Ole Miss has an A+. That's not good. So we gained 10, but we're ahead by 1. So we gotta be careful. So now we need is a fullback. So this could be huge. We're gonna go after Danny Carter. We're in the top 10 on his list. So proximity to home. As we're going to unlock score range here, we got a 56, so that's big. So campus lifestyle, we have a C+, but compared to the other schools, well, we're going to make a pitch here, and we will get it. So here we go, program state ability. We're going to slam North Carolina State, but we only gain 1. So 105 right there, so that is pretty big. So we're ahead by 120, so... Again, we're going to go after Jeremy Dickinson here, so we're going to try and see academic prestige. We're high, as we're going to slam Georgia Tech here, and we got him good right there. As we got a fan base, we got a C+, and oh boy. Got a lot to choose. Actually, we're going to slam Troy here, so we do get... So I'm starting to get this thing here, so we got good facilities, and... Yeah, we're going to slam Troy again. Sorry. This is so suck. But we do get a lot of hits here. So as you can see, we're ahead on 80. Well, it looks like we're at Mike Hill here. So we're down by 320. So it looks like right now we're going to try and make a push for him. as we're going to offer him the scholarship to get it ready here. So we're going to go Coach's Royalty here, as everyone has a C on Coach's Royalty. So we're going to slam FIU, but nope, we didn't get it. So we got 201, so we are, looks likely at this point, most likely aren't going to get him. Now it's time for a punter, which will be the last part of recruiting for this week, here in half hour. So as we take a look here, punter here, so as you can see, we're going to go after Troy Gray here, so Coach Prestige here, so again we're going to slam Vanderbilt. Television exposure, and well, Tennessee got us, they got us, so conference prestige, as Tennessee, they're in the ACC, so they got an excuse, but now we slammed Troy, so we're making some good distance there. So Tennessee's behind us by 100 there. So with that does it for recruiting for this episode. So on to our next game at Boston, our first road game of the season, and it'll be against the Boston College Eagles, which will be tomorrow. Which will be tomorrow as well. So we're gonna have another coaching carousel doubleheader tomorrow as well. Plus, later on tonight, I will be filming the Chase Felix coaching carousel featuring the Nevada Wolfpack on NCAA 13. So here we go. So NCAA news. There you see Duke, the first real test. This is also our ACC opener for Rover, so he get it like that here. So here we go, as we take a look at the conference standings here. Duke is ahead of the Coastal Conference, while Miami, shockingly, they're 0-1. As we take a look at the Atlantic, Maryland's number 1. Oh, that's right, they're number 1. Well, Wake Forest is at last place. Take a look at the top 25. See where your favorite teams are. But no big drops yet, except Oregon State made it on. Well, Wisconsin fell, so West Virginia made it in, Michigan made it in, and Utah made it in. As we take a look at the additional info, Duke did not get any votes, while Virginia Tech, Notre Dame, Texas, and Missouri dropped out. Well, sucks to be them. So as we take a look at the Heisman Watch, as you can see, Kyle Richardson still leading, along with Dan Williams, Alan Booker, and Drew O'Brien. Well, Tyrone Henry of Florida State is going to get in, so we will be facing him as the defense. As we take a look at the players of the week, Mike Franklin and Drew O'Brien are your players of the week. As we take a look at the ACC, unfortunately, no Duke players landed on this one, so as congratulations to Joe Henry of North Carolina, Philip Burley of Clemson. So with that concludes this episode. Come back next time as Duke takes on the 1-1 Boston College Eagles. Come back for that, guys. I'll see you guys.